Hello. Hello, Yomi. Thank you for joining. I hope the audio's alright. Last time I noticed... I don't know. I don't know. I think it's okay for now, right? But let me know if anything is going wrong. And yeah, let's get started. Wait, let me get my chat popped up. A second. But we got a lot done, and for the stars, I was thinking about using maybe stencils and like a particle effect, so it'll always face the viewer. But I don't know, I gotta think about that more. But we'll see. Hello, Ethereal. Chat says hi. Ah, I'm saying hi back. Welcome, welcome. Now let's see, what should we do today? Let's see the reference. So we got pretty much the tail done. We got pretty much the tail done, and then we got most of the hat done. Actually, today let's finish up the hat. So we pretty much got the main hat done. We just have to add the constellations. The chat is pleased with your greeting. Thank you. Glad the chat is pleased. No problem. Good to be silly once in a while. Why not? Yeah, I'm thinking like a stencil effect would be really cool here. Crystal? Thank you. Thank you. It's a crystals. I feel like crystals and gems are always the trickiest, but if you see my last stream, I figured it out. Using a drawing program with Kirita helps a lot, since I can use the, you know, I can adjust colors and they have different brushes that makes it easier. Could use like a stencil brush to like have more custom brushes, but it was easier with, you know, like a straight up drawing program like Kirita. Other than that, I'll get started with the hat since it's pretty, you know, straightforward and easy from what I'm seeing, right? But let me see the leaf. Like one leaf here, and then kind of like loops around, kind of like what do you call that? Circlet? A halo? You know what I mean, right? Like the Caesar kind of wears sort of thing, but kind of like halfway around. Okay, I'll figure it out. Sometimes the front references can be a little bit different from another angle. But I can get the general idea. It looks like most of it is on one side, and then a little gap to the left. Okay, no problem. I have to check it out. I need to learn how to paint a crystal and how to paint makeup. I usually only use Substance Painter. Yeah, Blender is great. I recently just literally posted today a stencil tutorial, so on Twitter, so or X, no, you know, Twitter. So you can check it out. It's pretty easy to do. And if you have like, for example, like tattoos or any like repeating patterns that you like, it might get warped if you straight up put it on the image texture, then I feel like stencils can help out a lot, you know. Definitely time saving too. And then it's like easier to draw like a stencil in Kirita, because, you know, as I said, it's like a straight up drawing program, and then you can do a lot of adjustments and then apply it. It's easy. And you don't have to worry about like the picture warping. But yeah. Alright, let's get these leaves into position. What's this? Original, I think. I had to Google it. In Arial? I'm not sure if that's right, but I'll trust you on this one. But I feel like I hope you know I hope you know what I mean. It's like yeah, what the Caesar wears and his kind of like crown, like a leaf crown. The name eludes me, but yeah. I recently watched Gladiator 2. It's all right. It's not as good as the first one, but you know, when the first movies are good, like it's always hard to you know, meet or beat the expectation with the sequel. So you know, like sure they tried. It was a pretty interesting movie. The action was pretty cool. Like I like the boat fighting was pretty neat. But the sharks, I think the little sharks in there, they're not as good. Yeah, Man, little spoiler, I guess, but if the mom of the main character was a little bit more patient, and you know, allowed the husband to do that coup, like, why did she? Like, I know she was worried that the main character was gonna die, but then it's like, I don't know, like, your son was like really good at fighting, so you should have just had faith in your son. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then kind of made everyone die but the main character, essentially. But I don't know. Also, another thing, I don't know if I'm like, if this is a thing back in the day or whatever, but you know, like how he like pretty much at the end becomes the new Caesar or whatever. Like, how can you prove that he's the son of Maximus? Oh, whoops! Did I just say a big spoiler? But sorry. But I mean, the movie's been out for a while, but like how can you prove that? You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have like a tattoo or something. Like, I don't know. Like anyone can say I could say I'm the son of Maximus, and like, you know, like I don't know. I saw your tutorial of the stencil, very useful. I use stencils in Substance, not as good in texturing in Blender. Yeah, stencils are great. Definitely saves time, and if you need to make quick adjustments, you don't have to worry about warping and stuff like that. The leaves are gonna take some time, so give it a second. Haven't watched it yet, neither of the two movies. Really, I recommend the first movie at least. Really good. It's pretty cool. My name is Maximus. I forgot his speech, but it's really good. It's I gotta say, it's a little gritty, you know, like I guess not like crazy gritty like Game of Thrones, but like I'm just saying, like there's a bit of, I mean, like, but it's not like crazy, you know what I mean? So but still, it's cool. It's cool. No idea. This movie protagonist. Oops. Model's looking great. Thank you. No idea. It's movie protagonism magic. Yeah, I'm saying like all the characters are like magically believing that he's the son, the lost prince or something. Like I don't know. If I was one of the soldiers, I'll be like, press X to doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like I know. And then he's like a gladiator war prisoner that happens to be the lost prince. I don't know. It's like, and then he came out of nowhere. And then the mom was like, you know, like, because things were like dangerous after the first movie because you know, Maximus died and things were going crazy. She was like, she sent her son away, and she was like, I'll find you again, don't worry, once things settle down. And from the looks of it, things actually did settle down. But then like it didn't seem like, I mean, maybe she did try, but I don't know, like the son was living in like northern Nubia, northern Africa, before the war happened and he got captured to be a gladiator and everything. It's like, but then like you never found your son again. Like he literally has been out here alone as a kid until he grew up and literally had a wife and everything. Like what? And then after he became a gladiator, like mom comes in and is like, like I've been looking for you. Like what? Like what took so long? Like you settled down and everything. Like you remarried. I mean, it's like why didn't you find? Your son's a gladiator now. Like, bro, I don't know. I watched the first few episodes of GOT with my dad. Oh my god, I feel this, bro. Everyone's like, dude, you gotta watch Game of Thrones. It's amazing. And then I watched it with my dad too. And the first episode, I was like, oh my god, this is not a. No one warned me about this. Like, I was like, oh, you gotta be joking. Like, yeah, after that first episode, we were both like, yeah, we're watching something else. Yeah, not exactly a family-friendly movie, I would say. You really mastered that shine her model has. Is the face projected or did you repaint it? Yeah, I painted everything from scratch for the face. I made a little stencil on Kirita with that little, you know, like the little sparkle, but still, like, I still made that with Kirita using like the star speckled brush, if you know what I mean. But yeah, everything I painted from scratch. So yeah, including the crystals too. I have all the process in my you know, my live stream videos, if you know what I mean. So you could check it out if you want. But yeah, everything is done from scratch. You painted it. Impressive. Ah, thank you so much. But yeah, whenever it comes to stories like the Lost Prince or Princess or whatever, it's like, how can you prove that? You know, like anyone can prove. I guess it's kind of like the Anastasia kind of moment. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to prove it unless you have like super big, proof that you are them. Like DNA evidence or like a certain birthmark or tattoo or something. But I don't know. Even birthmarks, don't they could change? I don't know. Or something could have happened or whatever. I don't know, I'm just spouting off. I wouldn't know how to replicate that. I'll have to take a look at the VODs. Yeah, I mean, just practice. I mean, I've been doing this for a while and it's good practice to start from scratch too. I don't think it was proven. She just remembers some stories and songs. Not the movie Anastasia with the cartoon. I'm talking the real life. You know, like recently, since we have DNA evidence and stuff, like you know, like they found that that person who said I was Anastasia was not Anastasia, unfortunately. So I guess I mean, that's sad, but I guess the family was happy that, you know, they believed that Anastasia was back, so I mean, what can I say? Barb the Barbie one kind of worked. The Barbie and the Island one, I don't know the name in English. Found out because of the song and thing. I never watched Barbie movies, so I couldn't tell you about that. But I hear they're very popular. Heard they're pretty good. I wish I added another subdivision. Yeah, she never got found. Oh, apparently, I don't know if this is true or not. From what I hear is that she never made it out from that, you know, when they you know, and when that first raid happened, where all the family, I mean, not the raid, I mean, the revolution or revolution, right? Happened, and she never made it out apparently. Not sure why they believe she escaped, but you know, still a bit sad since she was a kid and everything. Never found in real life. Yeah. Yeah. Too many theories. Yeah, I'm not sure which one's completely accurate, but that's what I heard from what people say. But yeah. But at least these days, proving lineages is easier, I guess. But if you know that you're a fake, and then you're like, I'm the lost princess or prince, and they start to like, you know, like treat you one, and you knew you were fake, I think I'll be like so nervous, you know what I mean? Like, what if they find out or something? Yeah, I'll adjust that later once I unwrap that. Royal family RIP. Well, considering the regular people, the peasants, were not happy, well, I can't. I don't know. It's personal belief, but not really. Except for the kids, since you know they're just kids, but like not exactly sympathetic, I guess. Since you should have treated your people better, I guess. You know. Maybe. Kind of like I'm thinking like, I don't know how but like kind of like Louis and Marie Antoinette, like you feel kind of bad, but then you're like, you should have treated your people better, you know. At the same time, you're like, you know. Like, I don't know. Yeah, my anxiety could never. Yeah, when I get too anxious, my stomach starts to hurt, and yeah, they'll be like, "Why does your stomach hurt all the time, princess?" I'll be like, "Oh my god, I couldn't tell you, or else I might actually die." Get the Tums! Get the Tums! Some people have thicker skin. I'll talk about that. The anime is coming out. Thicker skin? I don't know that. I don't know the anime. Oh, come to think of it, Fearin is coming on Netflix, and I haven't watched it yet, so maybe if it does come out, I'll watch it there. Heard it's super good, so I'm pretty excited. From the little clips of animation I'm seeing, it's like, wow, amazing. I love mages and dragons, so it's right up my alley. My heart rate spikes up anytime I get too nervous and I get nauseous. Wouldn't work out for me. Yeah, exactly. They'll be like, the princess is sick, and I'll be like, oh, not for the reasons you think. Get the thumbs on standby, you know. The Rose of Versailles coming this year. About the Lazy Oscar and Antoinette. I think maybe I heard about it. Maybe I seen a scene about it too. Is that the one? I saw a little trailer. I'm not sure if this is right or not, but this is the one where like it's like a ball, middle of a ball, and everyone's like dancing, and the animation looks amazing. Like I remember seeing a trailer. I wasn't quite sure what it was about. Oh, I kind of forgot. But it seems like it since the hair seems like they were wearing wigs that seemed to match that era. But it looked really good. The animation was crazy. Watching Solo Leveling. Man, Solo Leveling is so big. I haven't read or watched it yet, but it looks pretty fun. I gotta go visit my parents to watch the episode with my dad and brother. He's too OP now. It gets a bit repetitive. Yeah, that's the problem with like two strong characters, you know, like what's next, and then evil guy is like, you know, like it's kind of like Dragon Ball, but I don't know. I don't know how Dragon Ball. Honestly, I'm not sure how Dragon Ball does it, but you know, like they make it work out of somehow. Even though they have like 100 types of transformations, and now they're like gods and everything. Not gonna lie, I do like Dragon Ball. It's one of it's a fun show. I'm trying to like follow the front, but also like have a decent side too. So the angles might change from a bit from the front a little. Side can go right as well. I read it as it was coming out. I never expected it to turn into an anime, specifically for it to be, especially for it being a Korean manhwa, although beginning after the end, an American one, and it stops getting an anime too. I don't know. I hear it's like I'm getting a little confused. It's like also Japanese or something like that. I know it's also like a Korean manhwa, but I don't know. Am I going crazy? I don't know the specifics of Solo Leveling, so I only know that he has like after he like defeats an enemy, they become his shadow minions, and that's all I know about this guy. Fights look crazy. I'll tell. It looks really good. Funny enough, I haven't been watching a lot of anime these days. I don't know why. Maybe I should again. It's about shoujo and about the French Revolution. Yeah, and it's about one of the first cross-dressing right girl, and also two girls. Few early girl boss. Ooh, sounds good. Interesting. First time I'm hearing about it, but interesting premise. Oh, I'm pretty sure they might. They're. Oh, if it's really yeah about the French Revolution, it's gonna have a sad ending, I guess. So it's Korean originally, but the studio in Japan bought the rights and animated. Anime is fully in Japanese, but names and setting kept in Korea. I'm curious how they will adapt the Jeju Island where Japanese hunters are the bad ones. Ooh, that's gonna be complicated, I gotta say. Yeah. But, I mean, they bought the rights to it, so they should have known about it. I don't know. It's a complicated issue, I gotta say. Especially with all the story of both countries in real life. Yeah, that's why I say it's pretty complicated.
trying to stay above, watch it from the stars. Apollo, get the bed on my system, just wanna let you know I can be soft on the outside, cause I'd rather not have to start fights. But don't be testing my inner patience, you don't wanna cross that line.
Oh, don't try to tag me, don't try to fight me, you better run. What you gonna do?
Watching it with my dad, who never read the manga. Fortunately, my dad doesn't really like watching anime, so he's watching the real life stuff, you know. Usually, unless it's like 3D animated stuff, like I guess How to Train Your Dragon. I mean, no, that's everyone has preferences, I guess. Why not? Okay, the leaves might be slightly different, so because the like blue, and then also want to make it a little bit, arrange it for the side as side view. They don't look flat. And it gets a bit tricky. I've been wanting to trick my family into watching anime by saying your name in a Disney movie. You know, that's not a bad idea. It's kind of like adding the medicine to the cheese. I mean, but I don't know. If you see the anime style, I mean, anime has a particular style, and Disney has their own style. So maybe they'll figure it out their way. Like, you tricked me. But to be honest, I never watched Your Name either. So, heard it's super good. So many things I'm missing out on, dude. I haven't watched Boy and the Heron yet. I want to watch it too. It looks good. The new Miyazaki. It says he keeps saying he's retiring, but he keeps making movies. My dad is the one who introduced me to anime. Really? That's cool. I remember, I think it was like 3rd grade when I really got into it, since my friend brought like a book, like the manga book of One Piece. I think it was One Piece, or Naruto. I forgot which one, and then I was like, I really got into Naruto and One Piece and Bleach. Man, the big 3, back then. It's all about those 3. There's a spin-off 2 of his kid, but the author had some health issues, so it's taking a while to get the episodes out. It was kind of frequent to happen, and Solo was coming out already. Yeah, I feel like, when you work so hard on a big series, you start to get health issues. Speaking of health issues, like, I don't know why, but wait a second. Maybe I just pushed this too far, actually. Just delete that. Oh, it's... I'm gonna push, once I convert it to a mesh, I'm gonna push a bit harder to the left. But there's this, and then she showed me a Evangelion. I didn't understand anything, but just watched it with him. Evangelion? Interesting. I, I, I don't know. If I had to introduce someone to anime, I don't know if I would introduce them with Neon Evangelion. It's like, it's kind of dark, like, and yeah, and there's so many like movies that kind of like change up the story, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm not really into the fandom. I did watch it like once, and I was like, yeah, it's alright, you know. In my opinion, it's okay. It's very iconic for its theme song and designs, but it's been a while since I watched it, so I can tell you like it's a bit complicated, I guess, from what my thoughts about Evangelion. It's alright though. You could try one of the Ghibli movies too, saying it's an old Disney movie. That is so true. Like, show them like Howl's Moving Castle or something. It's always a classic. Also, Spirited Away. Still love that movie. I love that train scene when she like goes to the train to go and meet Yubaba. Something about that scene is really nice. And then I heard a theory where they were missing for like literal years, so that's why when they come back from the spirit world, their car is like filled with like leaves and branches and grass, remember? And that's and then if you see the building behind them again, it's like filled with like moss and all the foliage has grown. So people are speculating like this family has been missing ever since they went into that spirit tunnel. I guess that makes sense. People say like if say like when they were spirited away, I remember hearing stories like they said like they felt like they were stuck in there for like just a few minutes, but they've been missing for like days or hours, you know? Like time moves differently in the spirit realm. But they say. Interesting. Pretty cool. But I think that's a good theory since that makes sense. Like why did all that grass grow around their car and everything? Miyazaki. Gasp. Miyazaki is the real artist, yeah. One more game. Yeah, exactly. It's the artist in him, I think he keeps creating, keep living, kind of. That makes sense, why not? You know, keep making bangers. I will be like him saying, I'm gonna retire and go back. Yeah. Another one! Another one. Please take care of yourself, drink water. YouTube needs Twitch reacts. I gotta set up like YouTube alerts and stuff. Like, to make things more interesting, I guess. My setup is so basic. No flavor. Save Blender. Control S. Indeed. I was still in kindergarten. He didn't introduce it to me. I was like, Dad, what are you doing? In kindergarten, he introduced you to Neon Evangelion? That's crazy. That's not exactly child's first anime kind of thing. I would just recommend like back in the day, I guess like 4Kids, you know, like they did like dubs and already animes with dubs already, and like they censor a lot. Yeah, 4Kids. It was my I was like watching Inuyasha. I don't know if Inuyasha was a good kid show either. It's kind of like mature at some points. Now that I think about it, I was like, wait. but also a classic, a very good classic. Although, like, man, Inuyasha could not make up his mind. Uh, I watched Naruto after my dad said I couldn't. Yeah, exactly. Back in the day when all the anime episodes was on YouTube in like 20 parts and for 5 minutes. Exactly, I feel this. My first smartphone, I could change the color of the back to pink, yellow, or white, mixed match the frame. I agree with your option though that anime is a red flag, but mecha is cool, I guess. Yeah. Um, the dark times, indeed, the dark times. Romantic high school with DxD. What? That's crazy. I don't know if I would recommend that. I think I watched a bit of it during high school since I had no idea what it was. It was like, oh, isn't it? I was like, what? Like, eh. Oh, but I did watch Full Metal Alchemist now. That was a big favorite of mine. The amount of times I rewatched it is crazy. So good, so good. Amazing. Maybe I need to rewatch it again. Full Metal Alchemist, amazing. Like, I can't think of anything else that's like so. It's been a while. I watched it in dub. I think the dub for that anime is really good. But these days dubs are getting really good. So yeah, just like Ghibli movies, it's like one of the only animes I watch it in dub. Yeah, I watch Ghibli movies in dub. The dubbing is good in Ghibli. I like the dubbing in Ghibli movie. They do a really good job. Come on, because they're triangles. I'll do this. Oh, perhaps indeed. Inuyasha was scary? What? What are you talking about? How's Inuyasha scary? Is it because of spirits and stuff? Like, I guess? Well, I don't know. I guess if I were to see a spirit like that in real life, I would freak out too. And Kagome was just shooting them with her spiritual arrows or whatever. Like, yeah, she adjusted pretty quickly. I would have been like, oh my god.
Being honest, what's the big difference? Yeah. And I've been feeling my own inertia. Just being honest, there's no difference.
Curious about the new Winx. Oh, the Winx! Oh my god, Winx was my jam back when I was a kid, bro. That style was very unique, I guess. Very good. But yeah, the new Winx, like, I don't know. They're so cool and stylized, but I'm just feeling lazy, just be honest, baby. We got different phases, give it all, take it all. 말리부 가서 한 잔에 좀 마시는 blue lemonade. 술은 필요 없어 다 끝나기 전에. Under these lucid dreams, yeah, I'm not just a visionary. I'm a English dub, I usually see everything with the OG audio and sub either in Portuguese or English, whichever it is easy. Yeah, but I highly recommend Fullmetal Alchemist in dub. It's good. Oh, she was by a yokai. Oh my god, I really don't remember that at all. Well, okay, that was not a necessary scene. And maybe Kid Brain did not realize that. Or maybe that episode has been skipped or something. I don't remember this. Yeah, big no-no. The old anime had a lot of those. Yeah. Oh, shoujo manga era was a bit weird. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, do we really need that, bruh? But yeah, I really should watch more anime. Oh yeah, speaking of flavors, have you watched... I don't know if you are in TikTok a lot, but have you seen Keith Lee go to Britain, try their food? British people are mad that he didn't like their food. Like, he's a food critic, like, you know, like, not everyone's preferences, like, it's okay if you like it, why not, like... But for some reason they're mad that he didn't like the food. But yeah, I mean, there's this one video where he tried the this restaurant gave him, or like asked, no, like a food truck gave him like a baked potato with tuna and cheese or something like that. Apparently he said it wasn't, Keith Lee said it wasn't good. And then all the British people were like mad about that. It's like, I don't know if that's a good... I never really tried the combination, but I don't know about that. Who didn't like their food? I would try almost everything. Keith Lee, he's like a really big food reviewer on TikTok. Yeah, he's really cool. He reviews like small food businesses usually, and because he has a lot of influence, like if he likes the food, then it like really like helps that business out. It's really good. Like, he seems like a really cool guy too. And the British people like, bruh. So apparently he's in like France right now, trying out, you know, French cuisine, and apparently he likes the French cuisine, and British people are like, no, you gotta try the chicken over here or something like that. And it's like, I don't know. Never really tried British food, so I couldn't tell you. This was great, but the texture was killing me. Potato, cheese, and tuna seems like a banger. Really? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they didn't add something? Or maybe they didn't put enough seasoning? I don't know. But that was his opinion. Maybe I gotta try it out to see if I like it. It didn't sound too bad, but he really didn't like it. He was like, nah. It's like, Well, you know, everyone has their preferences, and it looked like there was a long line of British people wanting to eat more. So it's like, yeah, I mean, that. Memorized by you painting the gold moon? Really? Thanks. Be hypnotized. I would do some baked potatoes with stir-fried canned tuna with paprika, garlic powder, and whatever other spices I have in my pantry. After the potato is ready, I would grate some cheese on top. No, if you say it like that, that doesn't sound too bad, but I don't know. I saw people try to eat it. Maybe they're just exaggerating. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. Like, but I saw their version of Chinese food, and had, from what I've seen, like they have like French fries and in their Chinese food, like, oh, like, what? I just didn't know how to feel about that. Like, huh? Why do you have French fries? And then they put gravy on top of the. I don't know, like, I was just a bit flabbergasted, honestly. But I mean, I guess that's their preference. They seem to like to put gravy on a lot of things. I don't know why. Like, why don't you try like another sauce? I don't know. From what I don't know if this is just an exaggeration or not, but that's what the videos, when people were like, "This is amazing. This is oh," and the beans with toast. I don't know how to feel about that one. Like, I don't know. It's like, I'm disappointed and my appetite is ruined. Yeah, and then apparently they have like this green soup that is just apparently just water and parsley. I don't know. It's like interesting. Oh, black beans with toast is good, but they use like this red bean or something like that. Like it's not the no offense, not really good looking beans. Like it's like this reddish. It didn't look good. The black beans are good. I know, but I don't know. I guess that's just my opinion and my preference. But they seem to like it, so I mean, must be good, right? Hello, Shiba. We have green soup in Portugal too, but it has potatoes in it. Called, I hope I'm saying it right. Caldo verde. It's great. Interesting. That yeah, they you put potato, but they from the video I've seen of it, it's like literally just water and parsley. So that's it. Like like that's it. It's just watery parsley. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if they add anything else to it. That's what someone said, and I was like, yeah, if they added like a potato, that would be nice, right? But clearly, there's fans. I can't. I don't know. This is up. That's up to you. You know. But yeah, the potato version sounds good.
When I wake up in a funky mood, first instinct is to binge drink till I can't think. Life is pretty when you're out of your mind and fucked up inside. Oh, one too many times I wake up bruised, and I try to take a risk, but I fucking love that bitch. She's a part of me. I don't wanna let go. She's a part of me. I don't wanna let go. No, she's a part
You said it almost right.
I don't wanna let go. She's a part of me.
Okay, let me try it out.
She's a part of me.
Okay. Caldo verde. I hope I said that right. It's yummy, but you put
She's a part of me. I don't wanna let go. She's a part of me.
chorizo in it too. What do you put in it? What is this? Sounds good. You're making me salivate, making me hungry. Bro, I'm hungry. All this food talk. You said it. Indeed. Why did I do this to myself? Oh.
Wide awake, all the memories are on replay. I reach for you, but you're thousands of miles away. Every heartbeat, every breath is filled with thoughts of you. I am so lost without you, and I don't know what to do. Sleepless nights, filled with all the things I didn't say.
Oops. What's that?
I will make it okay. Turn back time, never let you slip away. Every heartbeat, every breath is filled with
Google recipe potatoes. Let's see. Oh no, my pronunciation. Forgive me. Potatoes, churrasco sausage, and thinly sliced collard greens or kale. Dude, that sounds good. That sounds hearty meal, like a nice meal that you eat and then your heart feels full. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. That makes like a food that makes you satisfied. Yeah. You cut the chorizo and I hope I'm saying that right, and cook it until golden. Take it to the side, brown in onions, and then put in potatoes and water and potatoes, super soft and tender. That sounds good. Oh my god, I'm just even imagining it, bruh. Oh, it must be torture me so. Oops. values. Actually, value. Yeah, I'm going. I just made a chorizo and lentil dish, and it slapped so hard. Hell yeah, sounds good. I ate some bibimbap, slapping too. Maybe value is not good. Maybe if I did screen. Maybe the highlights is something I should add here to or to pinpoint accurately that later. Nice. Oh, no wonder. No wonder why. It was you! Ah yes, the classic. Go on another layer. One second. I'm so hungry now, yeah. Got to go to bed though? Ah, thank you for joining. Tomorrow I work early again. Ah, man. Thank you for joining. I appreciate ya. Good night. Everyone's day going. So I think I'll try to make the stars with using Unity stencils, but I think I would have to do some tests to see how that'll turn out. Yeah, we'll see. Like, I wonder if I just... What the? I accidentally... Oh no. Oh no. I think I accidentally saved it on top of something. Oh no. But it doesn't seem like... I changed... That happened. I made a blunder somewhere. I am missing the middle layer. Man, do I have to remake it again? Accidentally saved over it like a silly goose, man. Wait 1 second. Once again, just be some. Excellent. Stuck. I don't think. Why did it disappear? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I don't know. Not sure. Yeah, accidentally. Oh, maybe I did save over, isn't it? But luckily, the change is not too crazy. I can work with. I think I accidentally saved over. That was weird. I kind of like it when it's 3D a bit like this.
빛을 담은 네 눈동자 운명이라고 말할까 너나 두 손이 닿지 않는 곳 그 어딘가에 나만이 아는 어둠 속 시간을 비춰 아무리 찾아 헤매도 보이지 않던 너라는 따스한 그 원 Tell me where you are, tell me where you are 어디서부터 많이 비추어 텅빈 공간은 너
So I'm thinking about using stencils, and if I use stencils, like, imagine these stars are gonna only show up in the bottom of the hat, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the plan.
손끝이 닿았던 그 순간 분명해지는 건 왜일까 너와 나 안개가 걷히고 나면 모든 게 변해 있을까 I don't wanna fall any deeper Can't take me all this time to be here Yeah 행복이란 걸 느끼고 나면
But change the origin point. Alright, I know it seems strange, but it'll make sense. Alright, I know the stream is a bit short, but I'll stop for here for now. I like to see go to Unity and then check out if the stencil works, where the stars stay within the inside. So, you know, like it won't stick out like this, it'll be more inside of the hat. I mean, what we got so far. So, until next time, thank you for joining.